They're super good. Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and chat for about a couple minutes, and then we're going to have a few speakers, and we have these amazing carolers. So please, let's give them our utmost attention when it's their turn, because I've listened to them before, and they are amazing. So please, okay, everyone is starting to walk up. Okay, here we go.
Okay, guys, are you ready? Free, free Palestine! 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 Free, free Palestine!
I just want to remind you, in case you're wondering, Governor Walz is in there. He's actually throwing a Christmas party right now. He is in there. So, just letting you know, he is in there. Okay, I'm going to hand it over to the MC to announce the first speaker. Our first speaker, his name is David Hunt. He's a Palestinian Christian, reminding a lot of you, because I was born and raised in the U.S. I lived here my whole life. Many people, unfortunately, do not know that Arab is a people. There are also different nationalities, there's different religions of the Arab people. So like I said, not all Arabs are Muslim. 30% of Palestinians are Christians, and in fact, the oldest Christians in the world are Palestinian. So, our first speaker, without ado, is David Hunt. Please give him an applause.
My name is David Hall, and I am a Palestinian Christian. Before I begin, I do want to acknowledge the Native American land that we are currently standing on that was taken by brutal force by the United States government. The same experience that is happening in Palestine today. Merry Christmas Eve to those who celebrate. Many people don't seem to know that Jesus was in fact born in Bethlehem, Palestine. He was a Palestinian Jew, and every Christmas people adorn their homes. Colors of red, green, black, white. Does that sound familiar to everybody? A pastor in Bethlehem, Mother Isaac says, if Jesus were born today, he would be buried under the rubble in Gaza. Palestinian Christians are the oldest Christians in the world. And the reason the rest of the world learned about the teachings of Christ was because the Palestinians taught them. And even though the majority of Americans are Christian, they don't seem to care that the oldest churches in the world, have been destroyed by American-made bombs dropped by Israel. They don't seem to care that Palestinian Christians, the very first followers of Jesus, are going extinct. And in fact, the largest Zionist organization in the world is a Christian organization called Christians United for Israel. There are more members in that organization than there are Jews in the world. But the founder of this organization is a white supremacist religious fanatic named John Hagee, who once said that God sent Adolf Hitler to help the Jews reach the promised land. And once they reach the promised land, Christians like Hagee expect the second coming of Christ to rapture Christians and exterminate anyone who does not convert. Shame! Israel does not discriminate when it comes to collective punishment. My family lived through 1 year of the Second Intifada. Intifada in English translates to uprising. And we were subject to bombings. We were subject to water deprivation, electrical shortages, restrictions on our freedom of movement as Israel assaulted the cities, as Israel assaulted its people, the native people. But it's difficult to share our stories because our Muslim siblings experience so much brutality in comparison. As Israel displaced 90% of the Gazans and kills 25,000 civilians, and some human rights advocates say it's even closer to 30,000 people, which unaccounts for the people that are buried under the rubble, some still alive. This being said, Palestinian Christians in Bethlehem have made the decision to cancel Christmas in solidarity with our Muslim brethren. Interfaith coexistence is the reality in Palestine. Father Antonio Hanania, a Christian faith leader in Palestine, said that if Gaza's mosques are bombed, I will raise the call to prayer myself. We will keep the fight by your side to achieve a collective freedom for all people. The fight, though, is long from over, but we will never give up until Palestine is free. What we owe Gaza is our resilience. What we owe is the liberation of all people, our resilience. A quote from my friend in New York, Nadim Kaswani, told me, Israel, it's not a place, it's a time. And its time is coming to an end. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Thank you.
You heard it from our brother David. The oldest Christians in the world are Palestinian Christian. Remember, when we say Jesus was Palestinian, many people don't understand what that means. Of course he was a Jew, but Palestine does not mean Arab. Palestine is the name of the land that simply means that there are people who belong to the land of Palestine. Of course it includes Jews. That's what we are saying. Israel's the one who says that that land only belongs to right-wing extremist Israeli Jews. They're the racists, not us. Before our wonderful carolers start singing for us, one of them are going to say a few words for us. Okay, they switched it up. They're going to sing first, then somebody's going to speak. Sorry about that. Okay, you guys ready? Everyone, please give them your utmost attention, please. Let's go. Okay, now one of them are going to say a few words. Please give her your utmost attention.
Thank y'all so much. My name is Clara Sanders. I'm here representing the Ceasefire Choir. We are honored to be here today with all of you in solidarity for our brothers and sisters in Palestine. The Ceasefire Choir has become an international movement this month, and it was begun because a group of folk who, both practicing and secular Christians, people who were raised culturally Christian, really began to notice that our Jewish brothers and sisters and our Muslim brothers and sisters were really showing up for Gaza, and where were the Christians? So I can think of no better thing to do on Christmas Eve than to be here today. As we heard from David, the Christian faith has been appropriated to serve white supremacy, to serve anti-Semitism, anti-Muslim prejudice, and we say no. Today, Christians around the world, including in Palestine, are observing the birth of someone we call the Prince of Peace. And so we cannot have Christmas as usual when the place in which Jesus, a Jew born under occupation, is currently being bombed and a genocide is occurring. So we're going to sing one more song for you now. We're going to sing a few more later. If you want to follow along with these lyrics which to traditional Christmas carols, which were rewritten by Jewish and Christian musicians, you can go to Ceasefire Carols on Instagram. In the link tree in the bio is pinned the toolkit, and there's a link that says lyrics here. So feel free to find them and share them with your friends and family. Again, it's Ceasefire Carols on Instagram. Ceasefire Carols. And we're going to do one more for you now and a few more later.
We're
like Guthrie Theater and Amy Klobuchar's house and other places in Minnesota and across the U.S. to say genocide no more. Give them another round of applause. Free, free Palestine!
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 We're going to continue chanting, but for those of you who are staying behind, please do not leave yet, because after the next two speakers, I have a gift for everyone, so please stay till the end. Okay, let's hand it over back to Mariam again.
We're going to get ready for our next speaker, but let's remind Governor Walz what we're here for.
Everyone, face the mansion. He's in there throwing a Christmas party. Get close to the mansion and chant as loud as possible. Chant as loud as possible, face that mansion. He's the same, no different than those during slavery. He would be a slave owner listening to a slave owner master.
Okay, I want to hear you very loud. Are you ready?
Yeah!
Governor Walz, you can't hide.
Governor Walz, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide.
We charge you with genocide!
Governor Walz, you can't hide.
Governor Walz, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide.
We charge you with genocide!
Governor Walz, you can't hide.
Governor Walz, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide.
We charge you with genocide!
Governor Walz, you can't hide.
Governor Walz, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide.
We charge you with genocide!
Racist Walz, you can't hide.
Racist Walz, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide.
We charge you with genocide!
Racist Walz, you can't hide.
Racist Walz, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide.
We charge you with genocide!
Racist Walz, you can't hide.
Racist Walz, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide.
We charge you with genocide!
Racist Walz, you will see.
Racist Walz, you will see!
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free!
Racist Walz, you will see.
Racist Walz, you will see!
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free!
Racist Walz, you will learn.
Racist Walz, you will learn!
By the millions will return.
By the millions will return!
Racist Walz, you will learn.
Racist Walz, you will learn!
By the millions will return.
By the millions will return!
By the millions will return.
By the millions will return!
Lesnar, don't you cry!
Gaza, don't you cry!
Lesnar, don't you cry!
Gaza, don't you cry!
Lesnar, don't you cry!
Gaza, don't you cry!
Palestine will never die!
Palestine will never die!
Palestine will never die!
Palestine will never die!
Lesnar, you should know!
Gaza, you should know!
Lesnar, you should know!
Gaza, you should know!
We will never let you go!
We will never let you go!
Okay, guys, our next speaker is a personal friend of mine. Her name is Christine Joyce. She's with the Anti-War Committee. I'm pretty sure you heard about the Anti-War Committee. They've been doing things for 25 years. An amazing organization. Give her a round of applause.
Right, okay. Thank you. It's so wonderful to see everyone out here today continuing to apply pressure to Governor Walz. Thank you. Thank you for showing up and for being courageous. It may not always feel like it, but it takes courage to keep showing up and speaking up. So thank you. Minnesota's State Board of Investment has invested over $100 million in Israeli companies, banks, and weapons manufacturers. They support the ongoing violent oppression of Palestinians. And someone who can change that, who is elected by us, and is in charge of the other representatives that are accountable to us, is right in that house. Governor Walz has ignored our calls for the divestment of taxpayer dollars and public pension funds from Israeli apartheid. But he will never stop hearing from us or seeing us until he finally ends Minnesota's complacency in genocide. We as Minnesotans can trace our public investments to the murder of children, to the leveling of family homes, to racist, far-right policies that are similar to apartheid South Africa. Minnesota divested from South Africa. Shame, I love that. Thank you guys. Minnesota divested from South Africa, so why can't we do it now? Why can't Minnesota be a leader in the movement for American divestment from Israel? Walz, stop ignoring the chance to do the right thing and stop investing in genocide, ethnic cleansing, and collective punishment. And until you do, we'll keep protesting and calling and speaking to you and the other members of the State Board of Investment, like Steve Simon, Julie Blaha, and Keith Ellison. We need divestment now. Our message has been clear and can now be seen on billboards in Minneapolis and St. Paul, so keep an eye out for those. We refuse to fund barbaric treatment of Palestinians at the hands of the Israeli government. Governor Walz, while your family celebrates Christmas, know that Palestinian Christians will not be. Bethlehem, in Palestine, has canceled Christmas. There's no celebrating as Israel continues to escalate the genocide of the Palestinian people. So while you and your family sit together eating Christmas cookies by the fire, remember that it was your decision to use our money to make sure Palestinian families don't have food or fuel or Christmas as death and destruction rage on around them. Take action, Walz! End Minnesota's financing of Israeli apartheid. Right, I have a chant for everyone to say with me. Not another nickel, not another dime.
Not another nickel, not another dime.
No more money for Israel's crimes.
No more money for Israel's crimes.
Not another nickel, not another dime.
Not another nickel, not another dime.
No more money for Israel's crimes.
No more money for Israel's crimes.
Thank you. So, with Walz not taking action, you can. If you have not signed our petition yet, I have petitions over here, so if you come to the truck, we have a petition that addresses the State Board of Investments, and you can show that you support the initiative to divest. So, come inside if you haven't yet. Thank you, everybody.
Again, thank you. Sorry, my voice is so low. Thank you, Christine. She's an amazing person. You should see the work that her and my friends from the Anti-War Committee do. Next speaker, I'm trying to see if she's here. Karen from Minnesota BDS Movement. Karen from Minnesota BDS, are you here? Karen from Minnesota BDS Movement, are you here? Okay, she's not here. So we're going to go ahead and do some more chanting. Are you ready? Viva, viva Palestina!
Viva, viva Palestina!
Before I continue it, I want to remind you why that chant is so powerful. The Latino community across the globe have always been a really, really strong ally with the Palestinian people. In fact, Colombia was the first country that kicked out the Israeli ambassador out of the country and told them, don't let the door hit your ass out on the way out. The Latino community has always been a strong ally of the Palestinian people. So let me hear you loud on this chant. Viva, viva Palestina!
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 Viva, viva Palestina! the Minnesota BDS movement. Did anyone see her walking up this way? Raise your hand, she's not here. Just want to make sure. Karen, if you're here from the Minnesota BDS movement. Okay, I'll speak a little about the BDS movement. I have a little knowledge about it. So it stands for Boycott, Divestment, Sanctions. For those of you who don't know, boycotting certain products has been really making a huge impact, and it's been driving the racist apartheid state of Israel absolutely crazy. In fact, it's been working so well that Netanyahu asked Biden and the rest of Congress to do whatever they can to make it illegal. Could you just imagine that? He's asking the US Congress to make it illegal for people to boycott products that support the Israeli apartheid military occupation. Could you just imagine that? It's bad enough that Israel has so much control over the United States and what's going on, but they want to even make it where it's impossible for us to simply boycott products that support apartheid. The boycott, divestment, sanctions, BDS, it's actually so powerful. Just the last quarter, boycotting Starbucks around the globe costed Starbucks $11 billion. That's the power of the people. That's the power of us. So please, get on Google. Look about what's going on. Fact find. Everything you heard me say, fact find it. I don't want you to believe one word I said. Find it yourself. Everything I told you earlier about Benzi Gopstein, the leader of the right-wing organization in Israel called Lahava. Go ahead and search for yourself. See what they do. Everything I told you. The lies by Bill Maher and Ben Shapiro. Bill Maher, he always thinks he has this great example. And I watched him the other day, and someone asked me, how do you get back with what he just said? I'm like, it's very easy. I watched the video that my cousin told me about, and Bill Maher thought he made a great point. He's like, deal with it. Why don't the Palestinians deal with it? A lot of people got oppressed, a lot of people got occupied, they just cope with it. Here's the difference, Bill Maher. When people got occupied, they eventually stopped being occupied, and then people cope with it. But Palestinians are still being occupied. You're still beating them at the checkpoints on a daily basis. You're still stealing their water. You're still shooting them at checkpoints. You're still raping them. You're still blackmailing them and becoming spies for you. You're bombing them. You're stealing their homes. This ain't about Hamas. There is no Hamas in the West Bank. There ain't no Hamas in Jerusalem. Go on YouTube. Watch the documentary. It was nominated for an Oscar. It's called 5 Broken Cameras. Guess what it's about? It's about a farm town. Farmers, watch it for yourself. Town of Bil'e. Imad Burnett, I became friends with his brother, Iyad Burnett. Watch it for your very own eyes. You know how it became a documentary? Because a non-Zionist Israeli Jew who became friends with Imad Burnett took his footage, smuggled it out of Palestine, and then they went ahead and made it, and it was nominated for an Oscar. Watch it with your very own eyes. See the attacks that's happening against Palestinians. Farmers, simple farmers, shot at, killed, simply because they're saying, why are you stealing our land? Don't take my word for it. Watch it. Called 5 Broken Cameras. I'll get you another one. Watch a documentary called Gatekeepers. Former Israeli Mossad. Former Israeli Mossad. That means the CIA here, it's called Mossad in Israel. These are people that got older, they felt guilty what they did, and they all admit in the documentary to the atrocities they committed against Palestinians since 1948, to the current occupation. Former Prime Minister Ariel Sharon, who literally was responsible for the massacre in Sabra Shatila, Lebanon in 1982. Believe it or not, I have the video in my phone. If you want it, reach out to the Anti-War Committee, say, could Sabri send it to me? I'll send it to you. Watch with your own eyes. Listen with your ears. Former Prime Minister Ariel Sharon, who was nicknamed the Bulldog, he was known for massacring Palestinians. And you can hear the background of the Israeli journalist shocked during the speech because he announced he wants to make a speech, and when he's talking, they didn't know what he was going to say. He's telling the Israelis in the media, on the speech, I have it on my phone. He's like, what we are doing is occupation. And then it's part of like, murmuring and like, oh, like they were shocked. Ariel Sharon just admitted to committing occupation. He said it is. He looked around the room, he's like, guys, let's be honest. What we're doing to these 4 million Palestinians is occupation. We can't keep doing it. Watch it. If you can't find it on YouTube, I'll send it to you. We're not hitting you with lies or conspiracy theories. We're leading you with the truth. Every time Israel bombs Gaza, they deny journalists from entering Gaza to immediately see the atrocities committed. Shame on them. All we want is equal rights for all. That's what the chant "From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free" means. Everyone with equal rights. So let me hear you loud on this cheer again. From the river to the sea.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
Our carolers are going to give us another song. Please give them a round of applause.
We're singing Silent Night with two verses of some rewritten words, and then Marwa, who is from the Christmas Lutheran Church in Bethlehem, is going to sing a verse in Arabic, and I invite us all to hum along the melody if you know it.
وسكون ساهرا يا رياني طفلا نام بي أمان.
Okay, so Asma from Rise, she's going to say a prayer for the Muslim community. Again, Asma from Rise.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, everyone. Do a quick prayer. My name is Asma. I'm from Vibe in the Islamic Sisterhood for Empowerment. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. Ya Allah, free Palestine from the oppressors. Ya Allah, say Ameen. Ya Allah, free Palestine from the oppressors. Ya Allah, seize the hands of the oppressors. Ya Allah, help us to stand up for the oppressed. Ya Allah, allow us to see a free Palestine in our lifetimes. Ya Allah, allow us to see a free Palestine in our lifetimes. Ya Allah, allow us to see the children of Aqsa, the children of Gaza, the children of Jerusalem, of Janine, of Bethlehem. Ya Allah, allow us to see all of them playing, laughing, free in Palestine. Ya Allah, Ameen. Ya Allah, allow all of us to see the freedom of Palestine. Ameen. Ya Allah, allow us to see the freedom of Sudan, of Congo, of all of the oppressed people around the world. Ameen. Ya Allah, allow the oppressors to understand that they are oppressing. Ya Allah, allow all of us to see, all of our elected officials, Ya Allah, allow them to see the harm they are creating, Ya Allah, and allow them to end it, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, allow those of us who have any power to understand it and to help us to seize the hands of the oppressors, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, any of us who have any influence, Ya Allah, allow us to use it righteously. Ya Allah, Ya Allah, let us raise a Salahuddin Ayyubi from amongst us, Ya Allah, to see Jerusalem, Ya Allah, to bring it back to the Christians, to the Muslims of Palestine, to the Jews of Palestine, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, allow us to free all of Palestine from the river to the sea, Ya Allah. Allahumma ameen, ya ameen.
Thank you so much, sis. Just reminding all of you, for those of you who don't know, the word Allah is simply the Arabic word for God. That means Christian Arabs also say Allah when they say God. It's just the Arabic word for God. It's important for you guys to know that. Okay, so we're going to have a couple more chants and then close it off. Is that what we're doing? Close it out? Okay, so in case some of you go, I just want to, raise your hand if you do not own a kafiyah. You guys know what a kafiyah is? Can someone hand me a kafiyah? Raise your hand if you don't own a kafiyah. Okay, listen up everyone. Please, I just want you to be honest, okay? I'm handing these out as gifts. Anyone brave enough to wear a kafiyah gets one free from me. But please, if you own one, always think of others. If you own one, let someone who doesn't own one come and grab one. And then another thing, look at my sweatshirt. Free Palestine. I told you what it means, equal rights for all. That's all it means. And the back and the part-time. If you like this sweatshirt, I had the lot made for the bus to DC last month. I have a lot more being made. And when I get them, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, also, I'll be giving them out as gifts. If any one of you are willing to be brave enough to support my brothers and sisters in Palestine, you will get one of those sweatshirts free from me. All I ask is you wear it. If you're scared to wear it, nothing wrong with that. Let someone else get one. So, if you do not own a keffiyeh and you're gonna wear it, please, I expect you to be honest. Come over here. My brother Hamouda is gonna hand you one. If you own one, please let someone who doesn't own one come get one. Please and thank you. Hamouda, make sure they don't own one when you hand them out. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Thank you so much. Carolers, great job for the carolers. Great job for every single one of you who came out. Round of applause for family and friends of each and every one of us that didn't come out but supports what we're doing and supports Palestine. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to end it with a chant. Viva, viva Palestina!
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 Viva Palestina!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, 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 free, free Palestine!
If you guys walk up and the keffiyehs are out, trust me, it's so hard getting them right now, but I have a lot more on the way, and I expect you to be honest. You see me at a protest, you told me you don't own one, and I promise you I will get you one. It's the least I can do for supporting my brothers and sisters in Palestine. Again, if we're out by the time you come up, I give you my word. I will make sure I get you one. And remember, the sweatshirt, if you like it, you will get one as a gift, as long as you promise me you're willing to wear it. Okay, we're wrapping it up. Happy holidays to every single one of you. God bless every single one. Remember, keep posting on social media. Don't stop talking about Palestine.